Hey, what is up, everybody? Today we're gonna try some mocktails. These are pre-canned mocktails by a company called Mocktails. So on the side it says these are, don't mind that, this house is fucking haunted. So it says these are GMO free, non-carbonated, vegan friendly, no artificial colors or flavors, no preservatives, and no HFCs, whatever the fuck that is. And they're allergen friendly. Sick. Let's give these a try. So first we're gonna try espresso martini. Again, it's fucking haunted in here. No, I'm just kidding. I need to replace some of these fucking bulbs. I just keep forgetting to get to it. Alright, I'm only going to have a tiny sip of this because it is pretty late tonight. Let's give this a try. It smells like espresso. Tastes like coffee. I don't know where the teeni's coming from. There's some... Not my thing. Next, we're going to do the sangria. Again, this is vegan, and it's pretty dope because we don't really get a chance to have vegan sangria. So, let's give this one a try.
Ooh, pretty.
Alright. Tastes sangria-ish. Yeah, so a lot of sangrias, you can get that dryness from the wine. This doesn't have that. This is more like a light, like sangria flavor.
Is it giving like they just put juice together and so they were mocktails?
It is really giving the, so I'm kind of seeing where this whole line is going. You're not, with these mocktails, you're not going to get the artificial alcohol flavors that you would get from other mocktails. This is a good taste for if you like those mocktails that like pre all the fake alcohols coming out. If you wanted just like, you know, like a mocktail that a bartender would throw together, you know, before these things came out, and just threw something together with some juice or something. This is more or less what you're gonna get from that. So let's try the next ones. Next, we're gonna try the margarita. That scares the fucking shit out of me every single time. I don't know if the mic picks it up. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is cloudy, giving that melted lemon popsicle look, you know? I mean, to be fair, since these are nitro-charged, it is gonna be a little bit cloudy, just like a Guinness. That's tasty. It tastes like a melted lime popsicle. It's actually really good. Like it's giving you that salty lime flavor that you get from a margarita. But again, going back to what I was saying, you're not gonna get that artificial alcohol, artificial tequila flavor in there.
Is this the best one out of all of them so far?
This one is tasty. Yes, this is the best one. This is my favorite so far. Next, we're gonna try the Moscow Mule. Let's open this up right next to the mic. 100% the mic picked that up. All right. Almost spilled the shit out of that. All right, cool. So it has that spicy ginger beer taste. It's not as spicy as if you were to make a mule with like straight up ginger beer, but it does have that taste if you're looking just for like a pre-canned something and you don't want to make your own mules, which, let's face it, mules are pretty easy to make. You can obviously use, like if you want to do London mules, because it would make sense to make a non-alcoholic vodka mule, because non-alcoholic vodka would just probably just taste like water, versus like non-alcoholic gins, you'll get that like juniper citrus flavor. I mean, it's not that hard. You just do a little bit of that, a little bit of, you know, top the rest off with some ginger beer, and there you go. You can squeeze the lime and you got yourself a mule. This gives slightly flavor that. It gives that slight spiciness that you get from that ginger beer, but not too much.
Is this close to the recent one? Or is the green one still better?
Green one's still better, but this is still cool. The spiciness is ever so slightly there, but again, if you don't like spiciness of ginger beer and you want to get some mules, this is actually pretty good for you. Now for the last one, we're gonna have a Mocktails, which is, I guess, a cosmopolitan, but they did it with their name. Actually, shit, all of them had the names. This is a margarita. The sangria is called a sangria. Espresso martini. Mocktail mule. I'm sorry, that wasn't a Moscow mule. That was a mocktail mule. This is a Mocktails. And again, I know I'm joking around and shit, not knocking the company. These are actually pretty tasty. The espresso not being my thing, it's just a personal preference, that's all.
Ooh, pretty.
Alright, let's try this Mocktails. Tastes like watered down cranberry juice. It's good, if that's your thing. Minus is there. Slightly watered down cranberry juice. Very tart, but if you like cranberry, you'll love this one. So okay, I'm gonna give a good little rating here. Okay, so let's say before I found out and I discovered the non-alcoholic tequilas and rums and stuff like that. Before, when I had mocktails made from a bartender that just threw some juice together and that was my mocktail. So ranking it in that way, these would be like a 6 out of 10. They're tasty. They're just, I don't know. There's something there that's just, it's I'd rather kind of make my own type thing. But again, it's all personal preference. If this is something good. If you just want to grab this and go to a party and this is your drink, this is your adult beverage for the night. Give these a good 6 out of 10. They're tasty. They're nothing extraordinary, nothing to like, throw a bunch of money at. But they're tasty. So going back to the rating system, right? So for me, that I'm the person that doesn't really struggle with stuff like tasting similar to like, tequila, stuff like that. All of our sobriety journey is different. I'm sober for my own reason, just like you might be sober for yours. If you're someone that struggles with the taste of alcohol, these might more or less be up your alley. You might enjoy these a lot more. These might be higher ranking for you. These might actually be a good solid 8 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10 for you. For me, I personally don't struggle with the taste of alcohol. Like, I kind of like my beers and stuff to kind of taste closer to the real thing for like part of the party without actually, taking in any alcohol myself. Grab them if you are into these type of things and you want to give them a try. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. This is like my first long form video in a while doing some non-alcoholic reviews. I'm going to try to get back into them. I'm going to try to get into a whole bartending line, a whole like some non-alcoholic tequilas, rums, and everything, and I'm gonna start making some mocktail guys for you guys from scratch. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing. It would mean the fucking world to me. Thank you. I am out. See you next time.